Today, I'm super excited to share with you the story of how one of my private coaching clients increased their net worth by $100,000 in a year. Hi, I'm Shang from Save My Sense. I am a multimillionaire living a work optional life in Southern California, and I teach people the joy of personal finance by saving your cents, watching your dollars, and seeing it grow. I do one-on-one coaching as one of my services where I help people calculate whether they are on track for retirement. And a lot of people book this service because they want to see if they can even get to retirement earlier. Such is the case in today's client. When she engaged with me a year ago, she was 32 years old and she was making $150,000 in annual income with the potential for a $15,000 a year bonus. This client works in healthcare and she lives in a low-cost state in southeastern United States. She does not have any children and she's also not married. When we first started working together, she had a net worth of $285,000, which is fantastic. This included a home, a car, retirement savings, a health savings account, and some cash savings. She also owned a home on which she had a mortgage loan of $337,000 and she also had a car loan of $22,000. Typically in private coaching, I take a multi-step look at people's personal finances, and then I come up with a plan that's usually near term and then like midterm and then long term. And this is essentially the plan that I put forth for this client. I wanted her to focus on her career, and then we're going to plan for a couple of things over the next couple of years. And then I think that she's very likely to retire in her 50s, even using conservative estimates, which is what I put into my coaching. When it comes to career, I think, because she is in healthcare, she has room for that to grow. She's not a doctor, she's in a supporting function, but healthcare can pay significantly. So I wanted her to work towards another promotion, ideally happening in 2027, while also raising her income by inflation. I did think that she was capable of achieving her bonus, and I also wanted her to continue to network to make sure that she was not being underpaid for what she was doing. I also wanted her to save a little bit more money in cash. This woman in particular actually wanted to consider fertility treatments down the road. So I was like, let's put aside $22,000 just for that, because I think it's a really worthy cause. She was also making extra payments to her mortgage, which I didn't think was necessary. So I removed that. She was also worried that her expenses fluctuate a lot month to month. This is actually really normal. And so for her, I was like, we're going to look at your spending over, say, 6 to 12 months and average it out. Because in any given month, if you have a vacation, your spending in that month goes up. And then if you have a non-travel month or not very social month, your spending comes down. So we're going to average it out to give her a better sense of what needs to go into each category. And then I added a $400 a month buffer to her budget because I think she's still new at tracking some of her expenses, and I wanted to give her a little bit more breathing room so that she didn't feel completely overwhelmed or stressed every time that her budget fluctuates. In the meantime, I wanted her to continue saving for retirement. I think that she just has so much potential. I mean, I was calculating with her income and her expenses. Her expenses, by the way, at the time when I was coaching her was about $6,500 a month, that I think she has the capability of saving anywhere between $45,000 to $60,000 a year, which is incredible for somebody of her age. That means that she has the ability to contribute to her employer-sponsored accounts. In this case, she has access to both a 457B and a 403B. This is a special exemption that you often see in people who work in healthcare systems, where because the healthcare system is considered a nonprofit, they can have both of these types of accounts. So in most years, this person will probably be maxing out both of these accounts and not have a lot left over for, say, something like an IRA or a taxable brokerage. Because she has a high deductible health plan, I then also prioritize for her to contribute to her health savings account. Over time, I expect her to continue growing her income, investing, getting investment returns. Not guaranteed, but over time, we know that the stock market tends to grow, and I keep pretty conservative expectations on the growth after accounting for inflation and all of that. And I expect her to be able to reach early retirement in her 50s, which is fantastic. It puts her ahead of the game for anybody who expects to retire in their 60s or later. Furthermore, if she chooses to pull back on some of her expenses, such as her nice to have expenses, or for example, She does get married down the road and she shares housing expenses with a spouse. This would then accelerate her road to retirement. I'm very pleased to report back that I checked in with her 1 year later to see how things were going, and she had the following to share with me. She said that my advice really helped soothe her anxious feelings around how to navigate her finances. She did her best to put in money into her 403b and her 457b to get the match that her employer gave her. She realized that she was able to exceed the savings goal that I originally calculated for her in 2024, which was amazing. She still feels moments of concern, but reminds herself that she has a plan and resources to take advice. Given all of this, I asked her for her latest net worth. Again, knowing that the markets fluctuate every day, it's fine. Her new net worth is now $380,000, which puts us at a $100,000 increase over the course of a year. Incredible work. Congratulations. You are doing amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Don't forget to like, comment with any questions, and subscribe to Save My Cents on YouTube. See you guys around.